I'll give you all the documents for your perusal, and I'll tell you why he won't escape jail. As we speak now, his radio station is on a land in Tumu. That land was a government land. It belonged to the local. Number 2, close to the stadium in Tumu is government land. As we speak now, he's putting up a filling station there. How did he acquire that?
The land he refers to are government land.
As if we didn't have contractors in Tumu. What saddened my heart, Sewa, is that after the awarding of contract to his own brother, which sparks traces of conflict of interest and to a larger extent, massive corruption, they took mobilization and failed to do the work. It's worth I think 3-4 million. Farm input worth 4 million. They brought the farm inputs, smuggled half a number to foreign countries. Fertilizers were smuggled under the planting for food and jobs. The minister then of Agric cautioned him.
It's not true.
It's not a state land.
It's not a state land.
But you have it. It's in your name.
Yes, it's my.
Whose land is? Who owns it? Who did you buy from?
It was bought by a UDS, a lecturer in UDS. And
so you bought it from the lecturer?
Yes, I bought it from it.
And the lecturer bought it from the state?
No, not from the state.
Okay.
The lecturer bought it from the landowners. Okay. It's not state land.
All right.
At all.
Okay. Then
now,
where your land, your radio station is?
Tumu, the land he refers to are government lands. Where he's talking about the station, the radio station
yeah.
and the filling station.
They are government lands.
They are government lands.
You bought them.
Yes.
Please, Malik, hold on. Let me.
Let's go.
And
I am saying that
today
it is not a crime.
Okay.
If it is a crime, Malik should let me know. Where did I say that?
Oh wow.
I have never said that.
Wow.
Buying state land.
Okay.
I have said this over and over, even on this station.
Okay.
That it is not a crime, but there is a procedure.
I see.
To doing it. So if you can establish that I have committed a crime,
okay.
Come on. Come and do it.
No problem.
The NDC chairman in Cecilia is the current NDC chairman. There were a number of us who acquired those lands, including your chairman and many other NDC
I don't
people.
mind.
So is that if it is state capture?
I don't mind.
How come that? What is it? You have both people who are NDC and NPP buying state asset through proper procedure. How do you?
But is it right and fair that persons who have been put in authority, who have a far advantage, are acquiring these lands? So by the time that, in the near future, there will be none of these lands for anybody to work.
I'll come there. I'm only trying to establish the issue he has raised. So is it the NDC chairman having a piece of land there? Was it out of his
Malik.
And that is where I have my disagreement, complete disagreement.
Yes, no problem.
It cannot be the case that
I'll come back.
Any other Ghanaian can buy a piece of land, but once you are an appointee, you cannot buy a piece of land. It cannot be the case. There is no law that says that a certain class of Ghanaians can acquire state assets, but another set of Ghanaians cannot acquire state assets.
When did you acquire those assets?
The land was, I think, in 2018 or 19.
When you had become deputy minister?
Yes, I was deputy regional minister.
Okay, all right.
So that is it. If Malik and Co think that I have committed a crime, and I think he's angered because I said John Mahama, there's a Joyce News report here that stated 415 past government officials, institutions grab state land, including Rollins, including John Mahama, and now insist on that.
Let me see.
The military land in Accra here. John Mahama, what is it? Went for it. And the Minister for Defense, what is lies? Why it is me, it is true.
Don't worry.
John Mahama went for it. So you let me have it. I need to just make reference to some names and get back to you.
Okay.
Now,
please pass it on to him. I'd really like to.
If it is a crime,
I'll come back.
If it is a crime to sell state asset, the NDC under Mills and Mahama sold Atlantic Hotel, they sold Star Hotel, they sold Continental Hotel. Gassam Ghana Limited was sold to the Norwegians by John Mahama and the NDC. Tumu Cotton General was sold in 2014 by President Mahama.
So are you justifying the
point I am making is that
the state capture claims? Are you justifying that because NDC did it, it is okay for the NPP?
The point I am making is that it is about buying of state assets and land means state capture, Then the NDC.
You responded to your brother's road contract.
Oh, I'll come there. The NDC did more than they are making reference to. I mean, look at this Justice Ghana group, and go and look at the number of people, government appointees of the NDC who bought state assets. The the Senate bungalows were sold to NDC MPs. Is this state capture? And I just made reference to Mukotton General that was established by President Leman, was sold under President Mahama when Mama Yerega was minister for is it trade or what? They sold to Mukotton General. The whole general land, all the machines there have been sold by President Mahama. Is it a crime? If it's a crime, then you can also go after other people. So I am saying that President Mahama and his appointees bought state lands. And there is no law in Ghana that says that buying a state asset is a crime. If it is any such law, let anybody point to.
So if it is not a crime, why do you have all of that big pamphlet in your hand stating the number of lands and that you claim that former President Mahama bought?
I am just saying that they are claiming that because some state assets are being sold, it means that it is state capture. And I'm making the point that if that is the case, the NDC has no moral right to make those claims.